And one of the great things about this morning is that rather than just describing the theory of change and innovation, we've got businesses that are engaged in making that difference. A whole raft of them are included in the e-story, undertaking the mobility challenge, real case studies of action. But this morning it's great, beyond the words on the page, we've got some of the real players with us. So I would like to invite three partners up here. Come and join us at the front here. Because what we want to do is to hear directly from businesses engaged with Formula E Championship, but engaged in the conversation, the collaboration about stretching, innovating for sustainability. And where better to start than the fact that pretty well every mode of transport, apart from drones, probably, but maybe you have an involvement there, has some point where rubber hits the road, so that real interface between movement and our amazing planet Earth. And we've kind of, many people think, oh, it's tyres, isn't it? Round things that go round fast. But there is extraordinary opportunities within the whole area of tyre and tyre technology. And I'm delighted we're joined by Serge Grassin, who's FIA Formula E Motorsport Services Project Leader. So you've got a whole set of your tyres sitting outside under those cars. But tell us a little bit more about your drive to get us greener tyres and that technology.
Thank you, Peter, for this introduction. For Michelin, one belief is that the mobility is a key for the evolution of the society. And also we think that innovation is also a key for the evolution of this mobility to go to a more sustainable mobility. So innovation, efficiency and sustainability are clearly in the DNA of Michelin. And we also think that the competition is a very unique way to accelerate the innovation. And Formula E is a very nice place to showcase these innovations, this fact that we can experiment new technology in a competition and then transfer this technology in the day-to-day life, which will incredibly multiply the benefits. The example of Formula E is that we developed a very unique tire for that championship. It's unique because of its size. It's a 19-inch, which is a revolution for the single-seater cars. It's also interesting for the transfer of technology because it's a size you can find on a normal car. It's unique also because it's only one type of tire for every condition. Even if it's raining, perhaps we'll have these conditions this weekend, we don't know. Or if it's dry, even if it's asphalt, if it's concrete. So it's only one type of tire for every condition. It has two types of benefits. One benefit is that we have to develop, to produce and transport much less tires than for every series. So it's a big benefit for the championship itself. But also that means that we can test technologies that has sense regarding the normal life. Because in normal life you don't change the tire when it starts to rain. So it's very close to the street tires, and everything we will learn from this experience in the race we will transfer, and that will help us to develop tires with more efficiency, with more longevity, with more versatility, and it's clearly the second benefit of improving the technology by the way of the competition. And of course, it's a laboratory. That means that we develop technology, and next generation of Formula E tire will also have some improvements regarding rolling resistance, which is a key factor of efficiency for the tire and then for the mobility. So these technologies we will implement in the future in the next generation of street tires, and once again we'll have a big benefit regarding environmental footprint by the way of the tire. So at the end it's very also clear for Michelin that we can contribute to this e-story, because we have some nice stories to tell about how Michelin can improve the mobility, not only in a race, but also in normal life.
So that's absolutely fascinating. I'm going to come back to you a little bit later. Suddenly thinking, are we going to have the end of pit stops because we no longer need to change the tyres?
No, we don't change. In Formula E, we don't change the tyres.
Right. I know, but I'm thinking within Formula One we have these joys of the pit stop. We'll have to find a different reason to stop the cars, I suppose.
Well, clearly not for the tyres.
That's right, but maybe for a drink, something like that. Okay, I'm going to come back to you in